All right, y'all, we back for another video. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I always begin my videos with that. I'm just trying to get my name up in the algorithm, so I see new subscribers coming in, and they saying that my videos is getting recommended, so that's a good thing. So look, all right. So this video, what we're gonna talk about? This video is gonna be for the fellas today. Confidence is gonna be what this video is about, fellas. And I want to say this about having confidence. It's a difference between being boastful, being arrogant, and having confidence. You know what I'm saying? And it's like women look at things, fellas, just a little bit differently than we do. So it's good to have confidence, but it's like you got to have confidence, but you can't be too arrogant. You know what I'm saying? It's like arrogance is a turnoff, but confidence is sexy to a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to know the balance of, you got to stay right where confidence at, a little bit, maybe a little bit above confidence, but not too far past arrogance. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost it's tricky, but it can be done though. And you just gotta stay in that little range. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's good to have confidence as a man. You need to have confidence as a man. If you don't have confidence as a man, how are you gonna get the woman that you're trying to get? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of, I'm not gonna say I know a lot of, but I've heard fellas that have problems trying to find women. And a lot of these guys, I've made a video previously about this. I think I might have mentioned it. It's like you got some guys that's like almost like introverts. You know what I'm saying? It's like they really don't have a lot of social skills. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of awkwardly sociable. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to females, they're even more awkwardly sociable. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know what to say. It's only because they lack the confidence. And you have to have confidence. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? Let me take that back. You could be an introvert and still have confidence, because you got some people that just introverts, but they just introverts. You know, they might have a little confidence. But what I want to say is that as men, we have to have confidence. It's like you can't think the woman of your dreams or the woman that you want is just gonna fly into your lap. It just don't happen that way. One thing about women, it don't matter how cute you are. If you don't want to go up and approach the woman to go talk to her, how you gonna get her? It's very rare that women come up to the guy and try to come talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Come talk to us. Women don't usually do that. I remember back when I was in my younger days, like when I was 14, 15, 16, you know, this is back in the day where we used to, I'm telling on my age, y'all. When we used to do the pen, we used to have a pen and paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say a little bit younger than that, because I had my first cell phone. I probably was like ninth grade year. So yeah. So I'm gonna say probably back in the days, I probably was about 13, right? So about 13, we used to when you used to want to go talk to a girl, you know, you used to go to the skating ring, or you used to go to the mall. You used to talk to a girl. See, that's what we missing these days. What we missing these days is this. It's that old school stuff. See, back in my day, we had to have confidence, because this was before everybody had cell phones. You know what I'm saying? Where you could just meet somebody off a social media app. So back then, when we was younger, I would have to build the confidence up. If I might see a girl I like, I'll go up to her. Hey, how you doing? My name is Tyson, and I got my pen and paper. You look beautiful today. You mind if I get your phone number? And then I hand her a piece of paper and the pen. She write a number down. You know what I'm saying? That's back in the day. And see, we back then, we knew in order for us to get a woman, we had to literally go up to a woman, introduce yourself, be a gentleman, and ask and get a phone number. A lot of guys these days don't know that experience. They don't know that, they don't know that rejection. You know what I'm saying? Because today's times, they're so used to the internet, social media, just, getting women off social media, that's what they're used to. You know what I'm saying? So they necessarily don't have to have the confidence to get on the internet, DM messages, and get and get the woman's attention, because the woman might look at the picture of the guy and be like, okay, all right, he's attractive. You know what I'm saying? Let me give him a shot. And, and then you just go from there. But then when you come in person with the guy, he's just, there's no conversation. There's no, he's not interested enough for a woman. And so, fellas, I'm going to say this is that we have to, no, not fellas, we have to. This is for fellas who need a confidence boost. Start practicing on seeing a woman outside, whether she's going to the gas station, whether she's going to the store. The store is a good place. Well, yeah, I'm going to say this. The store is a good place where you could try to talk to a woman. Or you could catch a woman at the gas station, like I just said. Or if a woman sitting at the bar. Normally, a woman sitting at the bar is a telltale sign that, hey, she's sitting at the bar. If she's by herself, she might be just kind of peep the scene before you go talk to her, because maybe she might be, waiting on her boyfriend, or dude might be in the bathroom or something. You don't want that problem. So you just want to sit there and just wait and see. There was the right opportunity, you just pull up to the side of her at the bar. You know what I'm saying? And you just start talking to her. Hey, what are you drinking? You know what I mean? Let me order you a drink. And then you just start the conversation from there. I encourage fellas now that's trying to build your confidence up to talk to a woman. Test yourself. You might see a pretty woman at the gas station. You go up to her. You know what I'm saying? Now now fellas gonna be mad at me on this. I feel like if you go talk to a woman at a gas station, you can't go walk her to her while she's pumping her gas and try to talk to her. You ain't offering to pay for the gas or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't even offer. Like, baby, let me go. You quick to grab the pump and try to pump it for her, but you ain't putting no money on it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want to press a woman at the gas station, say, look, baby, don't worry about it. I'm gonna fill it up for you. You know what I'm saying? How much you put in there? All right, stop it right there. I'm gonna go fill it up for you. But I know fellas be like, oh man, why you trying to tell these women to do that? Nah, man, because you really wanna oppress a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's not about trying to be boastful, like you trying to brag, but you just kind of go on a step to show that, hey, look, I'm doing something to get your attention, to let you know that I'm interested in you. You know what I'm saying? I remember, I'm gonna give y'all an example. I remember my mama, man. I remember one time my mama was at a soul food spot to order some food. And they had like you go in, they had like it's like a buffet, but it's for soul food, right? So it was a guy that was standing behind her. She got her tray of food, and he's behind my mom, getting his tray of food, and they walking through the trays, as the next person ahead of them get their food. So my mom getting her food from the tray. She get to the register, she's getting ready to start ordering. She's getting ready to start paying for her food, and the guy start talking to her like he want to get a number. So it's time for the woman to give the total. My mom kind of give it a second to see what the guy does. He do nothing. He just fall back. So my mom pull out her wallet, go ahead and pay the food. You know what I'm saying? And then she get ready to walk on. Dude pays for his food. He tried to talk to my mama like, hey, how you doing? Excuse me. I'm trying to talk to you. I want to get to the number. She said, hold on. You want to try to talk to me, but you stood behind me the whole time as you get your food and I get my food, and you couldn't even offer to pay for my food. I might not have let you pay for my food, but you didn't even offer to pay for it. And dude was left with a stuck look on his face, which fellas, you're not obligated to do this. I'm not saying you should. You're obligated. I'm just saying that as a gesture to show a woman that you're interested. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion, fellas can be mad at me. Oh man, that's tricking or whatever. Man, y'all gotta, fellas, y'all calling everything tricking. Y'all calling taking a woman out to eat is tricking. Like y'all gotta stop with the tricking. Y'all caught everything tricking. I seen a dude call another man. You know, if I'm married man myself, it's like I'm doing for my wife. I'm simping or I'm tricking. Like, I mean, it's stupid, man. Y'all gotta the way y'all look at shit. Y'all gotta change that mindset. But anyway, like I said, we going back to brothers that's trying to gain their confidence. I challenge any brother that's having confidence issues with confidence to challenge yourself. I challenge you to, if you see a pretty woman out, she's by herself, scope the scene, make sure she's not with nobody, and just build yourself up to go talk to her. Don't always do the online. Not saying online dating is bad or trying to DM a woman and get her. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying go back to the old school ways and go try to approach a woman. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it's times that I've been to the mall, right, for myself. I remember when I was these teenagers' age, if it was a pretty female, I was going to talk to her. Nowadays, I see a group of little young teenage girls and a group of teenage guys walk right past each other. You know what I'm saying? None of the young teenagers look back at the women to say, okay, oh, let me try to talk to you. Like, just passed away. I'm like, man, I say, maybe times has changed. And I've seen that a lot. But, you know what I mean? But, you know, the teenagers probably go talk to a female on the social media, on the DMs. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, times has changed, I know, but a lot of stuff we got to get back to the essence, back to the original of things, man. But yeah, that's for my brothers that's lacking confidence. You have to dust yourself off. And a lot of times men lack confidence because of weight, because of looks, because the way you dress. You know, these are like and lack of and not having money. These are basically the 3 or 4 things that keep men lacking confidence. Now, I will say this for my brothers who's trying to gain confidence is that if weight is the issue, work on it. You know what I mean? Start off slow. Start doing some cardio. Just start doing some walking. You know what I mean? If you feel like weight is the issue, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like if you feel like you're not attractive in the face, fellas, because as men, we pretty much know the truth about ourselves. We know the reality when we step out the door and how we get looks and stuff like that, or we can have the confidence to go talk to a woman. You know what I'm saying? We know where we stand as far as looks and how our body is and all that, how women react to us. You know what I'm saying? So we know that. We're pretty honest with ourselves about that. I know some brothers that feel like they ain't all that in the face, but brothers got the gift of gab. They know how to work that mouthpiece. Brothers know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? Talk a good game to women, and women will go and they get women. I got homies that they'll tell you in a minute. Hey man, hey, I just do what I do. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna go talk to a woman. That's one thing about me. Worst thing she can do is say no, and that's right. That's the truth, fellas. Lacking confidence. The worst thing a woman can do is say no. That's the worst thing. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna pepper spray you. If you just going up trying to talk to her, the worst thing she gonna tell you is no. Now, if you on some disrespectful shit and she slap the shit out you or mace you, you know what I'm saying? And that's you just can't be disrespectful. But it's nothing wrong with you just going up to a woman, giving her a compliment. How you doing? You look good today. My name is such and such. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if I get to know you. You know what I mean? If you don't mind, you know, if you got a man, you know, just simple stuff. Just keep it simple. You ain't got to be all awkward. You know what I mean? You ain't got to start up a long conversation right then and there. You just kind of keep it simple. You know what I mean? Women respect men who have confidence. They don't, arrogance is not sexy, but being confident is. And confidence is about how you carry yourself. You know, so you don't have to have $1 million worth of clothes on. $1 million worth of jewelry on, or all these designer clothes, and you feel like you got to do this to get a woman. Hell, back in the day, we used to wear too tall t-shirts. I used to wear too tall, people that know, too tall t-shirts where it's like the t-shirt will come all the way down to your knees. This was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I used to wear, cause I'm in Texas, so we used to wear starchy jeans. Our jeans used to be starchy. We used to call it starchy Archie with the crease in it. You know what I'm saying? The shirt might cost $5. The jeans might be a regular pair of jeans for $20. As long as you got some clean shoes. You know what I'm saying? But it's about the confidence. One thing about when you grow up in the hood, it's like you can have confidence because, you know, you might not have much, but the little bit that you do have, you just make it fly. You make it work. You know what I'm saying? Plain t-shirts was not fashionable. It's just that in the hood, when you in the hood, you just make the stuff that's cheap. You make it look fashionable, and that's what we did. So we took a plain t-shirt, put a gold rope, a silver rope on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Get a nice pair of jeans on and some tennis shoes, and we make it work. It's about confidence. It's about how you carry yourself. So fellas, you have to get your confidence up. You're not going to be ready to find a woman that you want if you don't have your confidence. You have to build your confidence up. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with being confident, but you got to get there. And like I said, fellas, I challenge you. All my other brothers who ain't got this problem, fall back. This ain't for you. But it is some brothers that's listening to this channel, listening to this video, and they ain't like, damn, okay, I see King Tyson is talking about, you know, relationships and stuff like that, but I'm a single man and I'm struggling, trying to find me a woman. This is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all have to start putting yourself to a test, and your test is, and you start getting more confident as the more women you try to talk to. Okay, you keep getting rejected. Okay, that's fine. Look at the reason why you get rejected. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? Ask a woman. Hey, sweetheart, let me ask you a question. I know you ain't trying to talk to me. I understand that. But what could I have done differently for another woman? What advice would you give me? And a woman would straight tell you. A woman that's not interested in you, she'll say, oh, that's cute. I tell you what, won't you, well, you kind of can change your clothes. You kind of can get a haircut. You kind of can line your beard up. Women will tell you this. Women will tell you this. If you ask them, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell you this. And you take that knowledge and you apply game, and then you take it back out into the world. This is how you gain your confidence. You know what I'm saying? And once you get the one woman, you know what I'm saying, then you start getting more confidence. You know what I mean? Where you could go talk to another woman. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to tell my fellas that's out there that's struggling with confidence. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this video light. This is all I want to talk about in this video. This is just pretty much for fellas that's lacking confidence, and you feel like you're struggling trying to find a woman because of this. And this is why I tell y'all, don't forget, right, brothers, kind of look at another thing too. It's not trying to be something that you're not, fellas, but it's like kind of look at what's out far as fashion and the type of woman that you would like, and see what that type of woman would, which every woman is different, of course, but see what type, trying to stay in somewhat in style. You don't have to be in today's style, like everything to a T, but try to kind of stay within the style. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, like in 2023, how we wear our shirts now, like I told y'all, back in the day, in 2000, we wore all our stuff big. Pants was big and baggy. Shirts was long, baggy t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? I probably was like a $140, 140 pounds, wearing a 3X t-shirt, 38 jeans. You know what I'm saying? That was the style back in the day. Nowadays, it's more fitted shirts. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be tight, or the pants like super tight, look like women pants, but at least the pants are fitted. Slim fit, you know what I mean? So that's the style. So kind of get into the style. Start wearing the slim fit pants, a slimmer shirt. You kind of got to start getting into the style. Start finding your style. You know, if you you already got your style, but try to start looking at what's out there now, what's new. You know what I mean? Kind of start kind of keeping in style a little bit. You know, you don't want to be behind style, because that's another thing. When you fellas, when you go approach a woman in person, when I'm talking about social media, I'm talking about in person. A woman looks you up. A woman will look at you up and down and see what she likes. You know what I'm saying? That's how women do it. Women do it so quick, you don't even see her eyes go up and down. She's looking at everything. She's looking at the jewelry you got on. She's looking at your shoes. She's looking at the shirt. She's looking at your nails. You know what I'm saying? And also appearance, and of course your appearance. You know, but you got to keep your hygiene up, fellas. Get some nice smell, good cologne. You know what I mean? Some really nice cologne. You know, all this helps out. All this helps your confidence, fellas. And it gives you the confidence because you're like, okay, all right, I'm all right. I got my dressing on point. I got my hair cut. You know what I'm saying? I got my beard lined up if I got a beard. You know what I mean? Everything's neat. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, I don't look sloppy, I'm look neat. And then you try it. And just see where you go from there. And if the woman turns you down, or 1, 2, 3 women turn you down, you ask the third woman, hey, what can I do to improve myself if I try to talk to the next woman? And woman will give you game. She's going to say, you know, she's going to give you game. So that's all I got to say. This video was just strictly for my fellas who struggling with confidence, needing to approach women. These are a couple of tips that I just laid out for y'all, that y'all should try it, man. But anyway, I'm out. King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace and blessings.